Making progress on peace between Israelis and Palestinians is a slow and complex process. But for a number of years now, a small group of TV program makers in Tel Aviv have been trying to make inroads. Middle East correspondent Ben Knight reports.
The old city of Jerusalem gets some pretty unusual visitors.
Look up.
But even here, blue fur stands out.
Look it and go.
Sesame Street has come to Jerusalem.
That's it, that was the one.
A special program called Shalom Sesame.
There is so much to see.
The viewer is experiencing Israel through Grover's eyes. Through the eyes of someone very curious about exploring a new place, communicating to children who may or may not ever have the opportunity to actually come here what life in Israel is really all about.
Israel was one of the first countries outside the US to make its own local version of Sesame Street. Rehov Sumsum has now been running for 26 years. It has its own characters, like Moshe Ufnik, which literally translates as Moses the Grouch.
Stinky cheese!
This year, the show's introduced one of the few Arab characters on Israeli TV, Mehboob the Muppet.
And everybody is interested in his Arabic, in the new language that he knows. He suddenly sings a new song in Arabic, and everybody wants to know this song. Everybody wants to know how to speak Arabic.
There are no wars on Rehov Sumsum, no checkpoints, and no concrete walls. Outside the studio, of course, it's often a different story. This year's show was being developed during the Gaza war. But Danny Laban says that inspired everyone working on the show to make it a safe haven.
A discrete period of time, separated from the other media images of violence to which children are exposed, during which people actually get along.
And there's a real belief that what they're doing will make a difference.
When you're grown up, you can't forgive so easily. But when you're a kid, children can get together a lot more easily.
This television set is, of course, unreal, but it's probably also unrealistic. But in a country that spends so much time in its media talking about the differences, perhaps ignoring them for once is a good thing. Ben Knight, ABC News, Sesame Street.